Welcome back to the PM Podcast. I'm Aaron. This is Braxton.
Hey.
And today we're going to be talking about what do we do that's feminine? What are some things that we do that are stereotypically considered to be feminine? And so we're going to kind of dive into those. We're going to list 5 things that we do that we think are feminine. And then we'll let you guys be the judge of if we are or not. But first, I want to talk about something that was actually brought to my attention before we started the podcast, which was we were talking about if we are vanilla during sex. And I don't know how. Oh no, it came about because my wife recently gave me an update. By the way, saying that I could, as long as she didn't have to work, that I could just do porn, and she'd be okay with it, as long as she didn't have to work.
I mean, you're okay with it.
I mean, I'd be okay with it, yeah, because it's a job. Like it would be, it wouldn't be like.
I'd be okay with it because it's fucking sex.
But it's not as fun.
Fucking sex.
It's not as fun as you think it would be, though.
Sex isn't fun?
No, porn.
Exactly. Wait, what? Why wouldn't it be fun?
Because it's all about like angles, and you can't come, and you have to be hard for like hours.
I don't give a fuck. Like my first casting experience, I'm coming at least 10 times, and I'm not even gonna tell them. Like I'll just be like,
wait. Are you one of those guys that come back to back to back?
No, I cannot.
Okay,
but if I'm fucking a porn star, I can only imagine that's what it would be like.
I don't think
she's got to be good, or she's got to be hot.
Well, we'll find out because you'll probably fuck some LA bitches and.
Man, I'm telling you, like, I think did we have a conversation? I don't know if we told them, but like,
I don't know.
I mean, I've had enough experiences in sex, and I've had opportunities, if I did or didn't take them, to have sex with very beautiful women.
Okay.
And a couple of those being like Pacer cheerleaders.
Oh, right on. Did you do it?
So the one I did.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know she was a Pacer cheerleader. And then I was just like, what's a pacemate? Right?
Oh, jeez.
Because I'm like, that doesn't, like, she was telling me, like, oh, yeah, I'm a pacemate. I'm like, cool, whatever. And then she gives me this, like, Pacers hat, like, a couple days later. I'm like, what? I don't get this. Like, what is a pacemate? Like, what? Yep, come to find out, like, I showed one of my buddies, like, yeah, I'm talking to this, Carson was her first name. What was her last name? I was talking to Carson. Yeah. Oh, there's her social media. And now I know what a pacemate is because she's obviously got it advertised.
Now you know.
Yeah. I was just like, well, fucking shit.
But it came down to, are we vanilla? And I think it was because we're going to be living together. And so I think she's like, oh, you're not loud, are you? And like my wife. And he was like, I don't know. And he's like, I'm pretty vanilla. I don't think I'm that loud. And then he goes, are you vanilla? And then my wife kind of pauses. I am not vanilla by any means. But I told him, I was like, I'm vanilla with her. And the reason I know that is because we were getting in the mood one night, and she goes like, hey, I want you to treat me like a random girl you're just hooking up with.
Dude, I just want to just pause and say, I hope my wife tells me that one day.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you have no idea what you're getting
right
into.
So I did it, and she did not like it one bit.
Like the first 5 minutes is like, nope, this is fucking nuts, dude. Like, what kind of bitches you fucking like? Did you at least you got to the full session? And she's like, not a fan.
No, yeah, we finished.
Oh, okay. Like, I didn't know if it was like so bad. Where like mid session,
no.
she's like,
she was just like, this is kind of rough. Like, I don't like this.
So it's rough, or
it wasn't the rough that I didn't like. I didn't like how I felt emotionally neglected afterward.
Well, you didn't say when it had to end, okay? You just said, just treat me like those bitches, and he treated you like.
He didn't kiss me as much.
Well, yeah.
You don't kiss bitches.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I know. I just.
That's fair though. That's a what is that? Emotional.
Doesn't mean you don't kiss them. Like, Jesus.
That's fair.
Yeah, but you don't kiss so they don't get connected and attached.
Exactly. But see, I fuck people and then I get attached. That's like
Well,
a whole nother.
yeah.
But yes, I feel you.
I don't kiss. I'll kiss you a little bit to get it started, but once we're in it,
So I tell you, So this, yeah.
Because I just do that because I'm like, I don't want you to get attached.
Mm-hmm. So
Personally.
I've had somebody where they don't do certain things because of that, right? Like, hey, I won't kiss you because I'll get too attached, or I won't do certain things to you because I'll get too attached. And it's like, we're fucking. Like, what do you mean? Like, at this point, like, if we're not attached, like, we are physically attached at this point. Like, something's in somewhere.
That's a good
right. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna cross the line where it's like, oh, I don't want to kiss you because it's like we'll get attached. It's like, are you
I still kiss, but no, I just don't
fair.
like.
I'm the same way though. I'm the same. Well, like if we get to the point where we're like actually having sex, then it's like I probably have that connection with you that I can't fuck a random person. I guess it's hard for me too.
I definitely can.
I've tried. I can, but it's just not a preference. I guess.
Yeah.
I'd rather have like I want to know what your last name is at least. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. Go on a couple dates. My rule of thumb: 3 dates. I know it sounds weird from a guy. Yeah. I actually took this bitch out for 5 dates because I really liked her, and she was smoking.
See, I'm one of those guys, like, I'm not granted, if you don't want to on the first date, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. No, if you do it on the first date, it's too easy.
I like easy.
Yeah, I get that, but, like, do you not like the game?
No.
Oh, man.
Because here's the deal. I like to, if I'm going to go out on a date, I wine them and dine them, make them feel like a little princess.
Yeah.
And then I bend them over and fuck them.
But then that just tells me that you're just like paying for it.
No, because I don't necessarily pay for it. I'm not like I take them out. I actually treat them really, really well.
Sure.
Like I'm super nice and like that's what I mean. I'm not like paying for sex. It's just like I don't know. I'm good at talking. I'm good at the game. Like I can talk because there's been girls that have been like, I don't really want to like on the first date. I'm like, I completely understand. Like I totally get it. And then that just makes them want to have sex with me more.
I know. Isn't that so dumb?
Because as soon as they go, well, I don't really want to have sex with you, and then like on the first date, and then the guy goes, yeah, no, I completely understand. We can do whenever you're comfortable. And then it's like I watch this girl comedian. She goes, Charlie, you've won. You won the key to the castle. Come on in.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's the signal. As soon as a guy is like, yeah, that's cool. They're like, whoosh. Yeah, put your dick inside me.
I can totally contest to that. I've definitely been in that situation.
Dude, it's so true. It is 100% true. It happened with my wife. It happened with every girlfriend I've been. We had sex on the first date.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh
that.
my god.
We totally had sex.
Too easy.
No,
you let him in the cookie jar on the first date.
Before we
You were
had our date. So.
She says we were pre-dated.
Oh, you came into it thinking like I'm gonna fuck this guy.
You wanted it.
We were talking about how we liked it before we even went on our date.
God damn, you guys are just really fucking.
Wait, huh?
Wait, huh?
What? Oh, we were talking dirty?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were talking dirty before the date.
You guys are very sexually driven, I guess.
I am incredibly sexually driven. She likes the idea of it more than she likes the
this
act.
is exhausting after like.
Dude, she's like, yeah, she's like that. She's like,
Dude,
oh,
I hate that.
She's like, I love the idea of it. I read these books and I love all this, but like, and then I'm like, oh, come on, baby, get on top and ride. And she's like, yeah, but I'm tired. I'm like, God damn it.
Can you just hurry up? No, I feel that. I think it's I don't know. I feel like that's always. Hey, you're married. I haven't been married yet, right? And we've both been in a lot of relationships, but I feel like that's just what happens, right? Does sex ever get boring? Oh God, this might be okay.
No,
maybe I should word this differently.
No, it's fine. You can ask it like that. No, sex doesn't get boring.
But like that's where I feel like with most of my relationships, it's like I feel like one of the biggest complaints is that we have too much sex, and it's like, do we though? Like, who cares if we fuck twice a day? Like, that's one day. Tomorrow we don't have sex, right? It's like I don't know. It's like for me, it's a spur of the moment, or I'm just really fucking bored. So yeah. I
so
can get that,
for me, I'm horny as fuck, like,
right?
All the time. Ask her, like I am horny. I don't know.
Level.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so like, for me, if I'm having sex like 7 to 10 times a week, I'm cool.
Right. That's ideal. Ideally,
She will not let that happen.
I just so ideally from a guy to a girl perspective, what's an ideal amount of sex per week?
I mean,
from a married couple.
what's acceptable? Well,
Because for me, it's
okay.
at least once a day. Like if you're not getting your nut off, maybe 6 times a week.
Statistics say that 2 to 3 times a week when you're married is a healthy.
Oh God.
Um,
Why do people I don't understand? Where's the good part about being married?
companionship, friendship.
Sassiness.
You
No.
can get that on Tinder. You know.
But
anyways, continue.
so I mean, because here's the deal. Like
It works for you because you get someone to do your laundry for you.
that is also true. Laundry, dishes.
I haven't figured that out yet. You're right.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you the ultimate trick, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck myself over for it. So here's how you do it.
Yeah. Tell me.
You fuck it all up on purpose and say,
Yeah.
"Oops, I don't know how to do this."
Yeah, right? It just plays to, oh, yeah, no,
It's
I
perfect.
don't know how to make a
No,
turkey sandwich.
Well, there are some things that you can't get away with because it's like if you have to be an idiot to not know how to do
she's
that.
like, all right, I'll
So
marry someone else.
so okay, for instance, around the house, I do all of the house maintenance stuff. So mowing the lawn, if there's a hole in the wall, if it needs paint touch-ups, if there's something wrong in the garage that needs to be fixed, if the toilet's clogged or if the drain's getting clogged, that's my job. I'm the handyman around the house. That's my job. And then there's something I take out the trash, I replace the liner, stuff like that. And then Ellen likes to, well, she doesn't like to, but I told her I'd do all that. I'll dust, I'll sweep when it needs it, and then she does the dishes and the laundry. Because I cannot stand dishes. I absolutely hate it. And plus, every time I do dishes, she always bitches at me because I don't do it right.
Is that a thing?
What, married women doing that?
No, doing dishes wrong?
Yes, to her, yeah.
That's so, I found out that there's rules to dishwashing. I don't know if anybody else knows that there's rules.
There's
to-
her rules. There's Ellen's rules of dishwashing.
I thought it was the unwritten rules of dishwashing.
No, it's just her rules.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I don't do them. Because I don't
Fair.
want to get yelled at for it.
That's
So I'm just
fair.
I just don't do it. That's your job, your responsibility. And then I don't do laundry because I genuinely suck at laundry. That's actually not, you can ask her. I genuinely suck at laundry.
How do you suck at laundry?
She had to teach me how to use a dryer.
Well, I mean, that's fair because I think, so I mean, I had that problem.
And I can't
as
do
well.
loads to save my life.
What do you mean you can't? I don't understand.
Separate the colors and do all the
Well,
stuff.
you do that?
She does.
That's boring. Why do you do that? Just put it all together. Use
Apparently
cold
that's
water.
very, very bad.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not. I don't know. My mom said the same thing, and I'm
So does my mom.
all of my clothes turn out perfectly
Although
fine and clean.
so does her mom. And so that's why she does it.
No, yeah, women.
I swear your clothes last longer if you do it right.
I haven't bought clothes since Nam. Okay, you know what I mean. I don't buy clothes.
But you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I just don't deal with it because it's her system, her way. I just leave it alone.
Heard, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you a secret really quick.
that?
I'm gonna tell you how to wash clothes in 30 seconds. Okay.
Don't do it.
Get a Tide Pod, put that shit on normal wash, and make sure it's cold water. That's it. You can put anything you want in there.
Yeah, she'd kill me. And then dishes the same way. If you put metal in the dishwasher, boy,
Yeah, the metal. That's
watch out. Anyway, so back to the whole sex thing. So they say in a married couple, 2 to 3 times a week is healthy. And the reason why is because you've all got shit going on.
Sure.
You got to take care of the house. You got to work and all that stuff. So, there's sometimes there's not enough time in the day to do all your shit plus do everything else, which I get. I would say on a good week, we average 3 to 5 times. Now, does that mean that I don't nut every day? No.
fair.
But I have to nut every day.
It's I have to.
I have
There's
to.
No questions asked.
If she won't do it, I gotta go handle my business.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
that's fair. I think it's so.
I would probably. I know it's a joke. I would probably make a good porn actor.
Yeah.
I probably would.
Just because it's all right, I can do this.
Right, because I'm already craving it anyway, and it's kind of unrealistic to expect that of her.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Well, it's not really fair to expect that of any woman, even if you're married. It's not really fair to expect that.
You're right.
Because, I've had sex with Ellen sometimes where it's she's just raw. She's so sensitive and sore.
Right.
She just like can't do it. She's
Right.
like, I'm sorry, honey. I'm in pain. But that's because I did her like 5 times in 3 days,
You're like, bruh.
and she was like,
need
bro,
a
you
break."
got to like, I know you want to beat it up, but you got to chill for a second,
Yeah,
homie.
that's fair. Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's a primal? Do you think it's fair to say that it's a primal
Oh,
thing?
100%.
Is it though?
Yeah.
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 So I would like to argue that,
men as
but-
a species.
Yeah, but see, this is the counter argument to that, because I hear that a lot, right? It's like, oh yeah, it's a primal need. It's like, look at the animal
to
kingdom.
spread your seed.
Yeah. Okay. My argument to that,
Mhm.
because I agree.
Yeah.
Right. Because I love.
So you're playing devil's
man-
avocado.
What man doesn't love to fuck, right? But at the same time, we're fucking humans. We have the biggest brain and intelligence of any other animal on this planet.
Okay.
And it's like, do you not think that we could overcome that at some point?
No.
Really? I think that at a certain point, a species is like, all right, we don't need this. I think the reason why we had that at an early time is because we needed it. We needed more humans. Same thing with like why a lot of animals.
Yeah, but
procreate.
we're hardwired to do that. Just like all species are hardwired to procreate.
I think that's an argument to say with less intelligence. We have way too much intelligence to be like, yeah, but it's like hardwired. It's like, yeah, well.
Well, I mean, if you just look at every single species
Right.
that you can think of,
Yeah.
they're all hardwired to do it.
Absolutely. But they're all
And-
not smart.
Dolphins do it, and they're brilliant.
But they're at the bottom of the food chain.
Well, that's just because they can't protect themselves for a lot of shit.
Why? Why can't they make a spear and a gun and a...
They don't have
Exactly.
thumbs or hands. I'm just saying, like, we're all hardwired. I've researched this quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
There's a book called Sex at Dawn, which I haven't gotten back yet, but it discusses sexual evolution, and how it really does describe like the primal urges and primal needs and how we're all wired. And you can have different opinions on it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But so when man was created, there's an argument, and I know it's bad, but there's an argument that says men were the whole purpose of our primal need, that was our job to do, was to procreate, to
Right.
spread our seed and to make more humans.
Yep.
That was our job,
We got to Genghis Khan this shit.
pretty much.
Yep.
And then a woman's job was to find a man, capture his resources, and have him to provide food, resources, and shelter and
Right.
safety.
Survival of the fittest. right?
Exactly.
I want to make the best.
So-
I want to be with the best.
I don't think that has ever gone. And the only reason I say that is because there have been wars fought over this stuff, where it's been like, I'm sorry guys, my cat's laying here and she's like, I want pets, and she's like all about it right now. So she, sorry, this is funny. So I don't think there's ever been a time where, because man has tried to evolve past this, to not worry about procreation, to not need it, and then you have adulterers and
but that's the thing is like maybe 2020 and previous years are more indication of that, but I feel like we are as a species, we're homosexual, bisexual, heterosexual. So it's like I feel like we're moving on that need past like the physical element versus like what we need as like maybe an emotional element. It's like lesbians or gays or transsexuals, everybody has that like emotional need that they need, right? Like me, I need a woman to fulfill that emotional need as well as the physical need.
Sure.
So it's like I feel like maybe it's digressing away so much from the physical need because we have so many people that are like, hey, I don't need that physical touch, but I just need someone that's there that understands me, and that's where like I would think that.
Well, I think
don't know.
everybody's a little bit different. I know for a fact, me personally, you sound like a guy who doesn't separate the two, sex and love. You don't really separate the two,
No, right.
right? You
For
like
me, it's kind of all in one.
all in
Right,
one. So for me, I separate the two. You can have sex and just have sex. You can have love and have love. You can have both together, but they are two entirely separate things.
Yeah.
Because there's fucking and then there's love. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
There's fucking love too.
yeah,
baby.
like there's
You know what I'm
literally there's both. You can have both. but they can be separate. And I think like people are more towards like I know a lot of people like you, where it's just like you have to have that connection with this person to engage in that act.
Yeah, to enjoy it. I don't know. That's for me. It's like enjoying it.
Yeah. So and that like I said, every single person's different.
Fair.
And so you kind of run into that, but yeah, I don't know.
Maybe one day I'll figure that out.
Maybe
I think it's gonna be
I didn't used to always be like that. But just like researching my own way and finding out, because I always knew that I was very sexual. I mean, that's why I had multiple partners at once at one time. And so it's just like I have an overwhelming need to satisfy an urge, and it's unrealistic to ask that of one person. So I just kind of like, I've always viewed it as like, okay, you can have these separately. Which I had this conversation with my wife too, where it's been like, but I'm also very territorial.
Interesting.
So
but most, I feel like that's a thing for guys though.
So what I mean, like,
I don't like to share my toys.
Yeah, we had a conversation where it was like she was talking about like we had some friends at one time that had an open marriage,
and
like
swingers.
No, like open marriage.
So what is that?
They wouldn't like find a couple and swing. They would just go be allowed to have sex with whoever they wanted.
That sounds so annoying.
Yeah.
That sounds too stressful for me, honestly.
It never works out.
Never. So she asked me one time, she's like, so what would you do in that situation? And I'm like, well, knowing how you view, because she views it like you do. She views it sex and love are the same thing.
Right.
I do not. Like, I would never, but I could honestly go have sex with a random person, have no physical, emotional connection to it, and just, it was satisfying an urge, and then I'd come home to my wife. Because, like, that's what I love. That's what I'm emotionally invested in. That's what's important.
Right.
So I told her, like, I had that conversation. She's like, well, what would you do? And I'm like, well, if I had to and everybody was on board, like, it would either be like a throuple situation, where she would be emotionally involved with the girl, and then I would be emotionally involved with both, or sexually, or I would have just sexual partners. If, like, let's say if we were on business or whatever, me and you, we were on tour or whatever, and there was a girl that tempted me. If I felt like I wasn't going to get over it, handle it, move on. But I'm also protective of her to where it's like, I won't let her go have sex with some random person.
Yeah, there's no way.
Because it's just not going to happen. And it's not because of how, like, I'm jealous or whatever. It's because I know how she views it. And so I could not get past that. She's told me before, she's like, oh, I could. I'm like, I get that you probably could, but I know where your head's at, and you've told me that before. And it's just like, there's no way to get past that. Plus, I'm territorial. Like,
so you are jealous.
I don't know if I'm jealous.
Because you can't say, I mean, so this is what I'm saying. So what I hear is that Ellen, it's okay for you to go have sex with other people, and Ellen has to handle that. But it's not okay for Ellen to have sex with other people and you not handle that. So what is that? It's territorial, but isn't territorial another word for jealousy?
I don't.
Because call me jealous, but there ain't no. I totally agree with the way that you like. I would.
Would
love
you
to
classify
have sex.
that as jealous though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like that's like for one that you like. This sounds very simple, and I don't want it to like come across in a shitty way, but
mine.
like, but yeah, no, like that's mine, right? But like, so nobody else can have this. That's my toy. Nobody plays with my toy, right?
Right.
But if you're just like, oh, well, you know, but
sorry, a picture of like a mom, just a general mom popped up in my head. It's like, you gotta share.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
yeah.
No.
But, I don't know. I would, say, but there's nothing wrong with jealousy though either, and that's what. But I think that's what it sounds like though. It's not like
I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily
not
jealousy as more as I'm just protective of what's mine. I'm not jealous of it because I know she wouldn't leave me over some dude.
Right.
But I'm protective of it. I'm like, I don't want some dude to fuck her up, or I don't want a guy to potentially mess that up.
So let me ask you this.
Because guys are way more aggressive than girls.
Right.
Stereotypically.
Okay.
But go ahead, ask your question.
So let's say you're going to get paid to do porn.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Do I view it as that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ellen wants to do porn. You guys got to make money. So you know she's going to be protected because she's got a crew around her. It's going to be professional,
of course.
right?
Yeah.
So there goes all your fears that you were just saying earlier. I guess I'm trying to point out if you're a jealous person or not, because it sounds like you are.
It's because she
best believe I would
it's
be.
because she views it as she views sex and love and emotions she puts it all in one group. So like that's what bothers me about it. It's not that like if she was like me, like it would be probably a little bit easier and a little bit easier to swallow. I'm still protective of it, but in that situation with crew around and people like that, it may be a little bit easier to handle. But knowing that she kind of folds it all into one category, it's kind of like, yeah. But I might be wrong about all of this because she's raising her hand. What?
Fair.
I don't necessarily view them exclusively as one thing. I can view them separately. The difference is, I'm not going to cheat on you just to have a sexual encounter.
Fair. But if
I ever cheated on you, there is an emotional component to it.
Agreed.
But I can view them separately.
So you're saying, this is a very hypothetical situation.
Of course.
It's just interesting because you guys are married and I'm not. So, so Ellen, you're saying that you could do porn and keep it separate, and you could do porn and keep it separate from like being physically and emotionally attached, right? There's two separate. That's the line, right? You can be.
I don't want to do porn.
Well, right, but I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were to have sex with somebody, and the only porn is just a good example, but you're trying to have sex with somebody other than just having sex with them. Like, you're doing it because you want to get paid, right? Or you want to pay bills, right? I'm going to have sex with somebody. Or same thing with strippers, right? They got to pay for their college. They got to pay for their fucking kid. Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, like, they do it for their reasons, right? But that's where I don't care. Like, if I feel like if I was married and I had a wife, like, I don't care if we're, like, we haven't eaten in 3 days. Like, you ain't touching nobody. Like, I'll work at McDonald's for 60 hours just to pay for our food. You know, like,
yeah.
I don't know, like, but that's because I am jealous. And like we said, like,
yeah.
You don't touch my toys. Like, it's mine.
Yeah, for me, it's more about the emotional component with her.
Yeah.
And then I'm protective of her, just in general. And that's not just sex. I'm just protective of her in general.
Yeah. Fair.
Like, so I'm very, like, when she used to work downtown at the office, because she's an accountant, so she used to work downtown before remote and COVID and all that. But like, I would check up on her just to make sure, because sometimes she'd go home late, and I would just check up on her to make sure she's like at work or if she's okay. Like, I'd call her as she's walking to the garage. Like, I'm just very protective of her in general. So it's like, then you're adding a sexual element to it, a sexual component. I trust her. I don't really trust guys at all.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and it's not that it's like,
that's the thing.
And she's the same way with me. It's like, she trusts me. She doesn't trust other girls. But like, I could handle my own against a girl.
Fair.
She could not handle her own against a guy. A guy would beat the fuck out of her. And I don't like that component of it. Fair. Sexually, emotionally. Like, if she wanted to go, like, let's say we had an open marriage and she wanted to go hook up with a guy.
Yeah.
And then she got there and she wanted to back out. If that guy wanted to rape her, he 100% could. She's strong, but she's not that strong. I can overpower her. And I know there's guys out there that are stronger than me. So it's like, it's one of those things where I'm incredibly protective of her in that aspect. So the porn thing, as long as she had an emotional mindset where she had sex is sex, love is love.
Hey, I'm here to make money, and I'm here to go.
I could probably get over that. I could probably deal with that. I don't ever want to watch it.
Yeah, dude.
But I could probably...
God, dude. Yeah. And some people are into that. They're like, oh, yeah, I want to watch my wife get fucked by this dude. It's like...
Yeah, a cuckold. Yeah. I could let her do it. I probably couldn't watch it. Because I'd get then I'd get jealous.
I would judge you if you were like, oh yeah, I love cuckolding. Is it cuckolding? Cuckolding? Cuckolding.
Yeah.
There's a fucking term for it out there.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So it's like, I would probably get jealous at that point because I'm like, I don't want to watch my wife fuck somebody else.
Yeah, no joke.
But
dude. No way.
As long as it was like in a safe space and like there was crew and a director and all that, yeah, I'd let her do it.
Fuck, dude. It reminds me of that story that like there was like
not saying that she wants to do porn because she doesn't.
Right. No,
Not saying
yeah,
that I want to do
this
porn.
is all very hypothetical
really don't,
situation.
but-
There was that random story. There's a woman in, I'm pretty sure it was, I know it was Texas, but I don't know if it was Houston, Texas, regardless. But there was like a sex convention, and I think it was Poland somewhere. It was definitely another country.
Okay.
And it was literally this, like a convention just to like fuck. Like it was where you try like condoms and lube, and like you actually can have sex with people. And this lady had sex with, she broke the record. You can like Google, like 700 plus dudes.
Okay, so the record's been broken. It was like 1,000 guys in 24 hours.
God. Can you imagine? Like literally, there was
Not
dudes in line.
possible.
Yeah, no, there was dudes in line
Hang on
that
just a
were
second.
literally like,
I'll look up
just-
the stat. I know.
yeah,
I know what you're talking
no,
about.
it's nuts. And I'm just like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so, and I saw the interview, or the whatever the show was with this, and the husband was like, I mean, this is like a typical like, you know, white fence picket, you know, nice house family in the suburbs. You know, they got the kids, and it's like, this wife just, oh yeah, I just wanted to, you know, get it out of my system. It's like, and the husband was cool with it, and I'm like, I mean, I get it if you want to just like, to save your marriage, you just want to have an affair. Like if Brad Pitt came by and you're just like, I have to have sex with this person. Like I get it. Like you do you, boo boo, right? There's always gonna be like the one person. Like if Angelina Jolie back in like 2000s, oh man, she was smoking in those Tomb Raider movies. Like that's what I would tell my
True.
wife. Hey, if I'm gonna cheat on you, it's with Angelina Jolie, and that's it, okay?
919 guys in the same
Dude,
day.
are you kidding me? Can you?
Porn actress Lisa Sparks sets a new world record for having the most sex with a guy in a single day. And it was a gangbang championship in Poland.
See what I'm saying?
The American porn star competed against two other women, one of which was a former world record holder with 759 men in a day. She achieved the record by having sex with 919 men over a 12-hour period.
12 fucking hours. Yeah, but it's like one of those things where they go in, they just do like a pump or two, and then
That
they get
means
out.
she spent 45 seconds having sex with each man, which is about 13
Oh,
seconds
fuck.
longer than is off necessary.
Oh shit! Does it really get that bad? I mean, I've had those few nights where I'm like, you know,
All men had, in order to break the record, all men had to come to completion.
oh, so like you had to be ready to go. Oh yeah, I could do that.
It's like you had to hop in, come, get out.
Oh yeah, dude. Especially if she was hot, sure, why not? If it was Angelina Jolie, oh yeah, I could finish in 45 minutes. 45 minutes, 45 seconds.
Seconds.
I would love to take 45 minutes with Angelina Jolie, but
Like, I'm pretty sure, honestly, I don't know where she stands at it, but I'm pretty sure if there was like an older like cougar lady that was like bloated, and she wanted to pay for everything, and all I had to do was like
Have
hook
a-
up with her every once in a while.
yeah, what's that called?
A
There's a
sugar
term-
mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
She'd
yeah.
let me do it. 100%. I know that for a fact.
I would hate that. See, I'm just too jealous.
Because
That's
she's
me
like,
personally,
she's like, I'll give you 20 grand this month, or 30
This
grand,
month?
or 30 grand next month.
though. Okay, that's a lot of money, though. I would
Dude, there
consider.
are sugar mamas that just want you to like go to dinner and they'll give you
Yeah.
$1,000.
No, yeah. So that's what's one of my buddies did it. He's like, oh yeah, I just like go over to this chick. She pays me like $600. And every time he goes, he gives her like she gives him like spending money, gas money, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, thanks for coming over. But like he's literally just on call to like come over when she's bored and just wants someone to talk to. He's like, yeah, I just go over there and just talk to her.
Yep.
He's like, I'll just like roll up a J and just like sit there and just listen to her bullshit story, and then I'll just like start smoking, and she's just like, yeah, here's $600. It's like, wait, what?
Hell
How do
yeah.
you even get on this? Is there a website you do that? Is this legal?
Yeah, sugarbaby.com.
Son of a.
Or you can,
Can we get a sponsor?
Or sometimes you just meet people. Like you just meet like a cougar that likes you. That's into you.
I'm just not that pretty, so maybe that's why they never hit me up. But
I mean, I've never been hit up by one. I'm just saying. I probably could though. I'm attractive enough.
I've been hit on
Like
by
I
cougars.
could put it on. I could put on a suit, pull up in a Jag, and be like, "What's up?"
Fair.
You know what I mean? Like,
You could try.
you want me to be James Bond? I'll be James Bond.
What's the oldest person you've had sex with?
45,
45. How old were you?
18.
You beat my record. I was 22, fucking a 44-year-old. I know she was twice my age.
There you
'Cause
go.
I was like,
What, 45,
But she didn't look like it.
45, 18. What would that make me?
Yeah, that's you definitely beat me, right? 18, I don't know math. I can't math. I haven't done it in 3
So
years.
it's 25 plus 2, 27 years.
Yeah, so you beat. Yeah, you beat.
27 years older than
But
me.
did she look it though?
No.
Yeah,
No,
see, that's what I'm
hot.
saying. Like, I was just like,
She's
there's
hot.
no fucking way you're 44.
The only reason I hooked up with her was because I hooked up with her stepdaughter.
God damn it, dude.
the
that's
night
rough.
before. And she knew about it too.
Oh, I feel like she was trying at that point. She's
Yeah.
like, God damn it.
100%.
She's
Because I
like,
can't.
oh, well, my daughter can fuck
well,
him.
she's
so
like,
can
she's
I.
like, come back tomorrow. You can hang out and we'll have a movie night or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. I come back, no one's there. I was like, hello. She's like, yeah, come in. I'm just laying on the bed. Like, come on, let's watch a movie. Okay.
Fuck, dude. That's just like, well, shit. You just pulled up and you were like, I don't think I'm getting late tonight, but I would like to. And then this is like where that
Well, I thought I was gonna
opportunity
hang out with the stepdaughter or her, whatever. I thought I was gonna hang out with this girl, and I was like, yeah, I like her. She's nice.
Yeah.
Wasn't even there. I was like, oh, hey, what's up?
Interesting.
What's up, Alicia? How you doing?
How you doing?
That's a fake name, by the way. That's not.
Don't fuck older people, though. That was boring for me.
Mm-mm.
I just had a bad experience.
Mm.
I feel like it's because we were both really fucking drunk, too.
Dude,
And it was just like,
it's
I had
awesome.
whiskey dick, and I just like, but I was trying to finish.
It's fucking awesome.
Man.
Oh, man.
I'll have to try it again.
So
I
much
guess.
experience. Like
Well, see, that's what you would think,
They
but
could do
like
shit
mine
that-
was just like, ugh. What were you saying now?
they could just do shit that like, oof.
Blow
You're
your
both
mind.
drunk though.
Yeah, but we were, maybe, but I was still coherent. I guess we weren't at that point where it was just like we're having like that sloppy, but it was like we definitely had a lot of drinks that night. But where it's just like I guess I went in with that mentality. We do. It was like, all right, I might get late tonight. If I do, it's gonna be fucking awesome. And then sure enough, it was just like, man, like this is it. Like,
I'll
come
see if
on,
I can
I'm
pull up
so-
a picture of her.
Dude, I'll see if I can pull up. Oh shit, last name was. Oh god.
Don't say the last
Okay.
name.
Yeah, we can't say
I
the
thought
last
you were
name.
about to say it. I was like, don't do that.
Oh god, I gotta remember her name.
Let's see.
It's been a minute though.
Oh shit, is this all?
Oh,
yeah?
you know, it's funny though because I did see
I
a
know
video
I've
with
got
her
more
in it
photos of this bitch.
recently, and she's like preaching to God and shit. I'm like, girl, like 2 years ago you were doing things that you probably shouldn't have. What you mean? People change their mind. Yeah. See. Oh, okay. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay. God damn it. I think yours probably wins.
Yeah, 45. I can't show this picture because she's in
Yeah, no.
underwear.
Yeah,
But
no, that's pretty. I would not.
45 years old.
Imagine, no way.
No, yeah, and then I actually do have a picture of her stepdaughter.
Shit. What is her name?
That's her stepdaughter.
God damn it.
Her stepdaughter was my age. So,
He's like, well, I mean,
like,
it all worked
she
out.
was my age. But,
Fuck. I don't want to look at. Okay. I don't want to spend forever looking at this.
yeah, you're fine. But yeah, so it was a good time.
But I do want to. Because now, nah, fuck it. I'll show you off.
Show me
off
later.
Screen.
Show me
yeah,
off camera.
I'll show 'em
Yeah.
off screen. It'll be like, yeah, not too bad. But yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, good. I'm glad you had a good experience for it.
Yeah, but anyway, the whole point of that was sex, and I'm very protective of her.
Yes. Interesting.
I
Then we
just
got-
am. And that's just in general, not even sexually. Just I'm protective of her.
Do you think it's hypocritical?
No.
No.
No, I don't.
Fair.
What? In what way do you mean
Like-
specifically?
Like, I can have sex with girls, but you can't have sex with guys. It doesn't matter as far as the reasoning. It's like, oh, well, I know you're going to, like, go, yeah, there's a chance where you will fall in love with this other guy. Well, it's like, can you guarantee that with other women, too?
Mhm.
Well, what if she can? It's like, yeah, I guarantee I won't. I'm just in it
Eh.
for the paycheck. Nah.
Well, again, if it's porn, it's different. I already told you that. I could get over the porn thing.
Or, like, I guess we use the example of,
Sugar
mamas.
baby?
Sugar baby, sugar mama,
If
sugar daddy.
you're getting paid, you're a sugar baby.
Gotcha.
Sugar mama or
just
sugar
learned so
daddy.
much.
Sugar mama and sugar daddy are the people that pay. Sugar
need to find
babies are the ones that like get paid. If you're over 27, you're not gonna be a sugar baby.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. Just at that age, then I just need to get a 6-pack at a 10.
I'm
get it
barely young.
Australian.
I'm barely young enough.
I just think, yeah, that's
Sugar
true. 'Cause all
Sugar
those-
Mamas went like 18 to 22.
Yeah, because they want that. Yeah, exactly. Ugh, that's it's disgusting, but it is what it is. You gotta do you. I'm sure when I'm fucking 72 and I'm still single and working at the Potty Mouth Show and having everybody a good time, like.
Bro, you think we'll be doing this over 72? Holy shit.
If we do, we're doing something right.
That'd be
That's
funny.
what I'm saying.
That'd be
Like the only thing
hilarious.
I gotta do is show up once or twice a week to.
Well, we'd be every day if we
Talk
were
shit.
full time.
Well, true.
Because it'd be like 2 episodes a day at that point. Being 72 years old, it'd be like 1 episode a day filming.
That would be.
We'd be so exhausted.
Hopefully
Yeah.
we get to that point.
That'd be cool.
That would be.
But yeah, no, I don't think it's hypocritical necessarily. She thinks it's hypocritical, but I don't think it's necessarily hypocritical because because of how protective I am of her.
Sure.
And women in general. I'm very protective over women.
Fair.
Just because I know how shit people can be out there, and they don't. Every woman I've been with, and are friends with, they're not strong enough to defend themselves against a guy who really wants to fuck somebody up. And so I'm really protective of him in that way, sexually, just like in all aspects of their person.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's necessarily hypocritical because I know for a fact I could defend myself against a woman, unless she had a knife or a gun. Like,
Would that be honestly? That'd be kind of hot if she like tried to like
pull a
rape you.
knife on you.
Yeah, if she's just like have a woman just try to rape you and she'd be like, you know what, I'm actually getting kind of into this. You just keep doing whatever.
It's
you're
like,
doing.
yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, like go for it.
Yeah,
you don't
like
have to rape me.
no, like
Like,
oh,
oh,
yeah, don't
Oh,
do
no,
that.
I mean, no, granted, there are women that rape men all the time. I'm sorry.
Is there?
Yeah, it's a common thing.
Call me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break before we get into the topic at hand. But but yeah, we'll be right back. Jesus.
Are we on like a break right now?
Yeah, we're on a
Can I
cut.
use the restroom? Is that
Yeah, go ahead.
okay?
I'll do the ad
Okay,
read
yeah,
while
okay.
you're gone.
Okay, Jesus, I gotta.
But first, we want to let you know that the PM podcast is supported by Circle City Tent. Ever have that window? Nope. But first, I'd like to tell you that the PM podcast is supported by Circle City Tent. You ever hate that blistering sun that's beating down on you and making you just really hot and annoyed? Well, go ahead to Circle City Tent and get your windows tinted for a full vehicle starting right now at just $169.99. That's any shade you want, including the sides and the rear of the vehicle, and a lifetime warranty. To give them a call, 317-788-8468, or go to their website at www.circlecitytent.com. They have one location here in Indianapolis. It's on the east side on Washington Street. Give them a call, 317-788-8468. Now, winter's almost over, but that summer is coming, and it's going to get really, really hot. So, the best way to do that is keep your car cool and the perfect climate all year round with the Arctic Start Remote Starts by Circle City Tent. They will provide you with any kind of remote starts you need. They are just starting right now at $249.99 with a 1-year warranty, and that does include 2 key fobs and the installation. So for more information on that and how to get it, give them a call, 317-788-8468. That's once again 317-788-8468. Now back to the PM podcast. I'm not hypocritical.
Cut out the scene where I talked about our first date, please.
Why?
Because you may actually get people to watch this one.
What do you mean?
Just cut out the talk about our first date. That's all I'm asking.
You know every single episode gets at least like 300 or 400 downloads.
Yeah, but people may actually start to recognize you.
People,
And I'm not saying cut out where I said, oh, I would maybe do porn. Oh.
what part about the first date do you want me to?
Don't say that we were talking about having sex before we even went on.
Wait, why? That's
Yeah,
like a
why?
normal
That's
thing,
the
isn't it?
normal thing.
I feel, dude.
Yeah, but
You do you. It's your personal life, not mine.
I'm gonna have to admit to my family that you actually have a show, even though they know. I'm gonna have to admit it when we tell them we're moving, and I would just really rather that not be out.
Wait, your
They're
family
not gonna watch it.
Just please.
I will do what I can. I'm not gonna remember that though. We're an hour in.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm not selfish and I'm not hypocritical. I'm protective of you, and you know that.
He's protective of his shit.
I am.
His penis.
Hmm. Hey, and I even when I was hooking up when she was a side chick, like even then I was still very safe.
That's good.
Mhm.
He says I was safe.
Yeah, I
He
got
was
tested and
safe.
shit.
I've been tested 17 times.
For real?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
I've only had one scare, and ended up being, this might be TMI, but it was genital warts. And it was with this chick that I fucked, and I was like, what is this? And luckily, I mean, it's completely removed, so you don't have to worry about it. It was my only STD that I've ever had.
Oh, you had an STD?
Yeah,
like, legit.
I've actually had one, yeah. But that was
Oh.
because, and this is why, you get to know them
Yeah.
before you fuck them.
Yeah.
Because, I thought I could, we were talking at the time, but it's like, people lie.
I just ask.
Well, you
Well,
ask, but then it's like, they lied. Even when I approach, I got this, and I'm only sleeping with you. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's like, all right, I'm not talking to you anymore. Like, this is
Yeah.
fucked up. Like, this is not worth it. And it was a lot of creep
I mean,
later.
the first thing I ask if I'm gonna sleep with you is, it's kind of rude sometimes, but I'm just like, hey, are you clean?
Yeah, but
And then-
do people say if they are or not?
Yeah, because if they're lying about it, they get weird.
Okay.
Like they'll
Heard.
start over describing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's like
can
if they're
see
if they're
that.
not clean, they're like, oh yeah, I'm perfectly blah 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 blah, and they'll start talking about it a lot. They're full of shit.
And then you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're talking about it an awful lot for someone who's confident they're clean. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Like if
fair.
you're clean, you're just gonna go, oh yeah, I'm clean, and drop it because you know you're clean. The person that's not clean talks too much
Oh God.
because they talk too much and try to convince you that they're not clean.
I'm just gonna ask that next time.
You know what I mean? So just,
yeah, dude.
like it's rude. It kind of comes off kind of rude, but it's like, hey, I gotta ask you, like, are you clean? And they're just like, yeah, no, I'm good.
No, yeah, I'm good. No, yeah.
And if they go like, oh yeah, no, I'm good. I got tested. I got all this shit. I did this. I had it one time, but I'm all good. Like, dude, run the fuck away.
you're like, wait a second, that's not all adding up, right? No,
Yeah,
that's fair.
Too much.
I don't know. You just gotta be careful, I guess. That's the only thing. But especially to everybody out there, if that's my only advice, just
Yep. Also, wrap it
ask.
before you tap it.
Yeah, he's right.
You should wrap it before you tap it, even though
You're
even though we
supposed
don't.
to. Yeah,
I don't.
I do. If we're not dating, then yes, absolutely. Because it's like at the end of the day, like I mean, with my example before, I've been lied to.
I ask if they're on birth control. I ask if they have any kind of birth control, and then they say yep. And I go, cool. I'm not coming in you. I'll come on you. And they're like, okay. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go buy you a Plan B.
Fuck, you go all the way out to man. You're dropping $50 every time you have sex.
No. I'm just like, if you want me to not wear a condom, that's what I'm doing. Oh man. Like I'm making sure that I'm
remember-
not having a kid,
Dude, my first Plan B, that was fucking.
even though
hilarious.
I've had 3 girls pregnant.
Oh man, that's always fun.
They all miscarried. I mean,
It's like it's I've had a lot of pregnancy scares, I guess. He's
Yeah,
like, now
2.
he's thinking, he's like, why, it was 7 or 2?
No.
I forget. 7, carry the 3. divide by
7
2.
carry the 3. What is that? 20? Oh God, that's a lot more than I
Oh
thought.
wait, fuck. He's Genghis Khan in this shit over here. No, I mean, I don't know if you ever, man, you remember those like pregnancy scares when you were like, when I was a little dude, I used to have those all the fucking time. With like my girlfriends, I'd be like, oh fuck. First time I bought like a girlfriend Plan B, I thought she was pregnant. She didn't go on her period for like 3 or 4 days, and I was like, oh yeah, fuck, she's pregnant. And I bought her like Plan B. She was like,
Say for 3 or 4 days.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
well,
too late.
Right. Well,
It's
right.
gotta be 3 days after you have sex.
Well, right.
Well, before actually, it should be like
Well,
the day
I think
after.
so. Yeah, that makes sense. So it must have been like 2 days or something. She was supposed to be on her period, and I was like, all right, we're gonna get this nut in before you get on your period, because then it's like, well, I can't. I cannot have sex with someone when they're on their period. And you know what's I get why, because it's like when women are on their period, they're like, well, I know I can't have it,
Yeah.
so then they want it more.
Yeah.
Right. It's like with anybody, if you tell them you can't have something, they want it more.
True.
But I don't know. Yeah, idea. So that's the point. Tried to get a nut off before she got on her period. Never went on her period. I freaked out. Bought her Plan B.
She just late.
And she was just late. Yeah, dude. I think you come to find out. I mean, I have 4 older sisters. Everything affects that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can be stressed.
Sex affects it.
Yeah. Nope. Come to find out. And then her parents found out. Because that's how weird her mom was about it.
Ew.
Like, she knew her daughter's cycle.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, is that a normal thing? Like, did mom... I mean,
Did your mom know your cycle?
I would think that would be a
When
normal
we
thing.
lived together,
Right.
she caught on.
Oh, okay.
Right. Exactly. Because it's like, you don't... Isn't that weird?
So
how
she's
women
like,
do
the
that?
second week of every month, it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because
And then...
for so long, she's responsible for buying your pads for
That's...
you, too.
Oh, yeah. So she knows what time of month she needs to put back money to buy those for
And
you.
she's like, wait, why am I buying these
Usually it
again?
syncs up with hers.
Yeah, that's a good point. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That makes a lot more sense, actually.
I'm just too vanilla, I guess. That's what I've been told that once. I was like, vanilla, really? I think it's just got me in a...
I have never
Good
been
mood.
told I'm vanilla. I've been told to stop certain things. Cause I'm one of those guys that like if you let me, like I'll do some light choking,
Yeah,
like I'll pin and like I'm very dominant. That's for sure.
that's fair.
Like I
think-
like to just take you and put you where I want you.
See,
Like,
that's the thing is like I like it when women do that. When women just like
you're submissive.
I'm fucking you, and I'm like, bet, do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you take
Yeah.
control. I mean, yeah, sure, it's always like fun to. I guess it depends on like whatever mood you're in. If you had a shitty day at work, best believe I'm choking the fucking shit out of you. Like, fuck you, Dan. Oh, Dan's the boss. I don't know. It sounds like a typical boss name.
Yeah, it does. That's true. But yeah, I won't actually choke you, but I'll put my hand around your like this kind of shit. Like give me your wrist. Like I do this kind of shit. Like I'm like,
That's how you're supposed to do it, I guess.
yeah, like I'm not like,
Yeah,
like
no.
I'm just like I put my hand there and I apply a little bit of pressure. It's not enough to like. I did have a girl say go more, like tighter.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like,
I
I'm like, so I did this. I was like, okay, and she's like, fucking choke me.
She's like,
And I
leaning
was
into it,
I was like, okay. And then she's like, fuck, choke me, you little bitch. And I was like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, fuck me. Fuck me. I was like, god damn. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, dude. That's
So like I was sitting there doing this, and she was like, I was like, and then she came, and I was like, oh my god, this is too
Yeah, dude.
much. Like that's the only time I've been like, okay, this is a little too much.
Oh, have I ever been that way before? Yeah. I mean, when it gets too rough, like I don't know if I mentioned it before. I've had someone like turn my back into like a scratching post.
Don't like that.
hate
hate
that, dude. Like I don't mind the minor scratching, but like when my back is like welted by your fucking nails digging in,
That's
like,
fucked up.
Nah, especially when you're digging in the same spot. Like, sure, that's painful, but that's really fucking painful. Like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I guess my weirdest thing that I've always been careful of is like hitting people. Is, I don't know what I tell you. I attract fucking crazy people, but they like that shit.
I mean, I love
don't.
smacking ass.
I'm too like. That's what I'm saying. I'm too nice. Like
I'm just
I
like
can have dude, I had someone like kind of like what you were saying, like choke me, but it was smack me. I like, dude.
You're just
I
like,
no, yeah, I'm just like, and she's like, harder. Okay, harder, and I'm just like, fuck it, bam. And it's just like, she's like, oh, okay, that might have been too hard, but I liked it. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, I'm just gonna finish now. Like, this
might have
is
been
like-
too hard, but I like
but
it.
I liked it, and I was just like, I mean, you can clearly see like the lines in my fingers from like how hard I hit this bitch.
I've
And I'm
done
like,
that
"That's
to a
not
girl
okay."
before, and like so, we need to go into the actual topic.
Yes,
but
we do.
I'll go into this real quick. Is that I was having sex with this girl, and she's like, well, before we started, she's like, I want you to smack my ass. And I was like, okay, yeah, bet. And well, I didn't say bet, but I was like, yeah, okay, for sure. And then she's like, no, I don't think you understand. I want you to leave a handprint on my ass.
What the fuck?
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm too.
And so she was like, I'm serious. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, doesn't
She's
that
she's
sound like you're being set
and
up though?
I was like, so you want me to smack you hard? And she's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. So we start doing it, and we get in doggy because it's easiest to smack.
Absolutely.
And so she kind of like puts her. But there's if you're a pro at doggy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is like the pro doggy formation. So like, ass up, chest down, hips arched. Boom, perfect. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, she's like ready. She's like, smack me, and I'm like, all right. And I fucking wind up, and I go, bam, as hard as I could, like full force, like if I was in a fist fight. There's
Right.
like, and she kind of like jumped, like tensed everything real quick, which by the way felt great on the dick, not gonna lie, because everything tightened. And so she kind of didn't say anything, and she was like, oh. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, dude.
And she's like, do it again. And I was like, what the fuck? So I go on the other, because I can see my handprint on her ass. So I'm like, all right, I'll do the other one. So I go, right hand, bam, smoke, dude. She this time she screams, and she's like, oh my god, fucking do it again. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? So I'm just like,
dude.
I'm picking like spots on her ass that don't have like a
Fucking handprint.
yeah, like don't have like a mark or an indent or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, here we go, boom, boom, and then her whole ass is just red,
Fucking
at
red.
this point. But so she wants me to keep smacking her. So I'm like, no. So instead I just start grabbing her and I put my nails in it, and I start like pushing her into the bed. And then that got her off, and she's like, all right, I'm done. Like, I was like, thank God, because if I kept smacking you, man, like,
Dude.
you're not going to be able to sit down.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna have to fill out a police report and
So the
answer some questions.
the next day I saw her, and I was like, hey, can I see? Like, dude, purple.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Red. I was like,
Like,
God
why?
damn.
Yeah, like what? I don't understand.
But she
Yeah.
loved it. I mean, it was like, okay.
Fair. To his or own, I guess. Everybody's got their weird kink.
And then I had the girl that, like, moaned too much.
See,
Like, no, obnoxious moaning. Like I don't mind
like
moaning.
she sounded obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like
fair.
I don't mind moaning.
No, yeah, I don't either. It can be annoying when you're trying to fuck at like your parents' house.
No.
Shut
No. It was one of those like, every
Very
time. Every
repetitive.
time. No, same thing. Every single
Yeah, no.
time you
You
pumped.
need variation, absolutely.
I was like, really?
Meowing.
Meowing? No, not like that.
If you sound like that, you got to work on it. I'm telling
That's
you.
not her. No,
that's-
she doesn't actually moan a whole lot.
See, and that's what
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, is that? I don't know. Definitely have to moan. If
like
you're
moaning.
quiet. That's just, I've had
Well,
girlfriends like that.
she makes grunts and like light moans,
Got you.
but she's not like loud.
I've had people
One
like
of our friends is very loud. One of our friends is very, very loud. Like it's like
I think you were asking
two of
me-
our friends are very
Do
loud
it
actually.
again, Daddy.
No, not that one.
Oh, yeah, see when you start talking though,
they're
like
just, they're just both loud. Well, I like being called daddy. I
Yeah.
like being called daddy.
I haven't had anybody. To my knowledge, I can't remember having. anybody.
But here's the deal: you can't just say like she couldn't say daddy to me. It has to be a girl with daddy issues
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like that's.
because then they know what they say it
I'm
right.
surprised I don't. I'm surprised I haven't handled more of them.
You look like Michael Douglas.
Thank you. I kind of do. But anyway, okay. Fuck this topic. We've been talking about it for like an hour.
Oh fuck.
We need to talk about what we do that we think is feminine.
Okay. Heard.
So
Shit.
what? Say sex with
That's
men?
a feminine thing you do.
Sex with men?
I can't say that I've had that experience.
I
yet.
mean, no one was supposed to know that me and Braxton hook up. Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
shit. Now they know.
See?
That was gonna be the season 3.
dude. There's gonna be
reveal.
so much fucking
Now
fan
you hurt
fiction
Aaron's
about us.
feelings because you're denying it.
That's fine.
You know this
That's
is
fine.
being released publicly. We should probably not joke about that kind of stuff.
That's fair.
Okay, so we have 5 things that we'll go over that we do that we think is feminine. So
Okay.
I'll start with the first one.
Okay.
First thing I do that I would consider as feminine is I am very meticulous about my skincare and hair routine.
Fair.
Like I am a nut about I got a haircut today because my hair was too long.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like my beard and my acne and my face and my, like, I have to look on point all the time. And I'm very weird about it.
That's fair, I guess. Yeah.
You're about to say that's true.
That's
'Cause you've
true.
seen
Well,
it. Yeah.
no, yeah. I mean, you definitely do. You take care of yourself, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I think it's like manscaping. Is what they
I'm just
call
kind
it,
of
right?
feminine about it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm very much like
Mhm.
I'm kind of like a woman. Like I take more time on my hair and my routine than my wife does.
Fair. What do I do that's feminine, more feminine?
Do you like true crime documentaries?
You know, I like SVU, Special Victims Unit. Have you ever seen that? It's like yeah. So yeah, no, I guess I would. I like the murder mysteries or like the
Yeah, that's kind of feminine.
where it's like,
Guys watch it, but that's a girl thing.
Yeah, I really because that's how one of my girlfriends got me into it. That's
Yeah.
why I was like,
Wait, so you're talking about is SVU the one with Ice-T?
yeah, yeah,
That's
dude.
the only reason he likes that show.
Dude, for real.
Dude,
no,
because
really.
okay, I watched a
It's
special
good,
with
though.
John Mulaney
Mhm.
where he was like, I love how Ice-T just like reiterates the things about the things that is what you're doing. He's like he says something like, so like when I can't even do it. So he's like, so like when you go to the hot dog stand and they're all out of hot dogs, or like when you go to the ice cream stand and they're all out of ice cream, or like when you go down to the pier and you're looking for water and some sand
That means a rape happened.
that means a rape happened. And he goes, yeah, Ice, you're in the sex crimes division.
I don't remember that.
Dude, he just said, okay,
You're like,
when you
Ice-T
watch
says
SVU,
things
Yes.
that don't need to be said.
watch Ice-T. All his dialogue in every single episode of that show, Ice-T's dialogue is stating the obvious
Yeah.
of what everyone has just already said.
gotcha.
So it's like someone will be like, "Oh man, this is a rape," and then Ice-T goes, "Oh, so is that a rape?" And everyone's like, "Yes, Ice, it was a rape."
I'll
Like
have to-
every,
that's funny.
It's you'll hear it. You
Now
will
that you
never
said
not
it.
be able to unhear it.
Yeah,
because it's
that's fair.
so true. But it's
God
fine.
damn it. Interesting.
But yeah, so you say that like true crime, SVU,
Yeah.
murder
yeah.
mystery.
Yeah.
That's your kind of okay.
Yeah,
That's,
like-
my next one would be ooh. No, that's not really feminine. Let's see. What do I do that's feminine? Oh, I don't really like getting dirty.
That's fair.
Like I'll get dirty if I need to, but I don't like it. Like like if I'm covered in dirt,
That's
like
fair.
I'll do it, but I'm a clean freak.
I'm not saying I'm that way with like I don't like to sweat or get like I can never be a mechanic.
I don't mind sweating.
Right.
I
No,
just don't
I
like
hate
but
sweating.
oil or grease or dirt or mud. Like I hate it.
Is that is that a feminine thing though? Is do women hate sweating as much as I do? Is that like a thing?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
I'm sure everybody hates sweating.
Yeah, everyone
right?
hates sweating.
Oh right, yeah. No, women are like worse about it. What do you think? Is that? Yeah. See, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like my sisters. Like I had 4 older sisters, and like that was like their thing, and I felt like that kind of. I naturally sweat more.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's like I don't know if like I feel like the reason why I'm subconscious about it is because like my sisters always pointed it out.
Self-conscious.
Right.
Yeah.
So what did I say?
You said subconscious.
Self-conscious. Yes.
Yeah. Just
That's
clarifying for
yeah.
them.
No. Yeah. So, but yeah, I would think that it's like I'm way more, I guess, adamant about my sweat,
Mhm.
and like I don't like if I sweat, I won't work. Like I've done that at like even serving and bartending, like it's been like so hot where like I'm gonna step in the freezer. Like I'm starting to sweat. Like I don't want people to see me physically sweating.
Oh, so how uncomfortable were you when we doing the 25 days alcohol?
I don't think I was I sweating a lot?
Mhm.
Was I? So maybe I was too distracted, but I probably was uncomfortable. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I guess so. I probably I didn't realize it.
Your head
or,
was sweaty. But the only reason why is 'cause I put that hat on your head.
See, that's where probably because I was pretty layered. But
Yeah.
I think the bald thing is still something I'm getting used to. So it's like maybe I just probably didn't realize it.
Okay.
Like usually when I get sweat, it's like my whole body sweats.
How long
But
have you
like-
been bald?
November.
Says birth, baby.
Oh, so right before we
It was like yeah, no,
right before we met.
Was I bald?
Yeah,
At
you
the
were
bartender
bald
at
at
the
the wedding. So it was in September at least.
September? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been So
5 months.
5 months.
Cool.
So dude, I'm telling I went on a date and oh man. Dude, this attracts sun like fucking nuts.
It
Or on
also
a
attracts
date.
women like nuts.
That's true. I did notice like a lot of women like count like, "Oh, you're bald." It's like, "Duh." Like it's the first fucking thing you see. Like when you
They
got to
just want
point
to
it out.
sit on it and like rub on it.
Dude, I think it's like I don't know what it is, but like women just love to touch it.
Mhm.
And it's just like as long as I'm just like clean shaved, like when I go out on a date, like women, oh man, I don't. It's weird.
They're all on that shit.
Yeah, it is weird, but it is like I don't know. It's whatever works, whatever gets your.
That's
pull.
why I keep my side hair kind of long, because she likes to put her hands in it
Yeah.
and like, do that kind of shit.
Mm.
All right, sorry. What were we saying?
We were talking about feminine things and pillows.
Oh, yeah. So I love the Food Network.
Food Network. That was a good one.
Like watching cooking shows. Like I've always been obsessed, even since I was little. I always used to watch Emeril Lagasse. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Mhm.
Bam! Dude, loved him.
That's true.
Grew up on Emeril. Loved that, and that was always a blast. So yeah, this is something I always kind of grew up on and loved. So what about you? Or the pillow thing for you?
So yeah, like the bed, I guess the more I think about it, I mean, I have had people like compliment like the amount of pillows. So I guess I never considered it to be like a more of a woman thing than a guy thing. But I mean, yeah, I like a lot of pillows, dude, and I like my bed, like the comfort of my bed. It needs to be like. I wish if I could spend more money on my bed, I would. But fucking memory foam is expensive, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Like I probably got like $300 worth of, or more in just fucking pillows. You know what I mean? Not including like one of those like. And the other thing is like, man, it just has to be soft. Like I want everything to feel like sleeping on a cloud.
Yep.
So it's like I don't know, but that's just.
I'm
me.
actually going to I'm a little upset with my current pillow situation, because I had this pillow. It was like awesome. It was like a cool pillow, so like it keep you cool through the night.
Oh, nice.
But
What?
it's flat. It got compressed. It's not soft anymore. Like you lay down on it, you feel like you're laying on a brick.
Oh.
Sucks.
See, I lay on mine, and then it's like half a second, and then
I'm
my head sits
gonna
down.
have to go through all the pillows in the house again and figure out which ones I like, so I can go to bed and actually get a good night's sleep.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
See, that's what you have to invest in nesting.
Yes, you do.
Investing and nesting.
You have to be recovered for the next day. Like,
You have to.
You have to.
I learned that the hard way. Yeah. Working 2 jobs, 3 jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you figure it out.
Next one for me. Let's see here. I don't know. I already talked about self-hygiene. I'm very big into that. Oh, clothes and shoes. I love clothes. I love shopping for clothes.
Really?
I
hate
love
it.
it. Dude, I
It's the worst
love
thing.
shopping. It's so much fun.
I fucking hate it.
Dude, shopping is so much fun.
I'm just
oh
not
my
very-
god.
I'm not very stylish.
Like,
guess
I want to
that's
buy everything.
That's why I don't buy anything.
Because she hates shopping.
what-
Because she
Gotcha.
can never find something that she wants enough.
Yeah.
And I walk in a store and I'm like, ooh, I want all of this.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm the same way.
Dude, so like, she knows what stores to keep me away from. Like, if we're at anywhere near an Express, like, I'm buying something. Like, I love it so much.
Fair.
It's so fun. And I just love shopping. Like, I love shopping for clothes and shoes. I bought like 2 outfits and 2 pairs of shoes while we were on vacation. Like, I love it. It's so much fun.
That's fine. Wait.
She's
Wait.
saying, ask me what she got. She got 2 pairs of shoes. and a top, a couple
But that's
tops.
all you wanted, though, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
Well,
you-
actually, I had to talk her into getting the shoes.
Oh, geez, you even convinced her to spend money on herself, man. You get it.
I have to. I have to convince her. She won't do it if I don't.
You have
So
to
she
invest
all
in
she wants to read a little dirty books and have a great time. That's just
fucking dirty, raunchy books, dude.
You have not read any of my books.
That I only had to read one fucking passage
That
that
was
you
not
and
my
you're.
book.
That was probably one that you've read before.
Hey, they're just about as bad, if not worse.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, "What? Okay, put that on a scale of how bad you've read." Like, you're like,
That
"Oh
was-
yeah, this is a good one."
That was
I'm like-
probably an 8. The rest of her books are like a
Oh,
6 or
yeah.
a 7.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't as raunchy. Do you get in that raunchy shit? You get that raunchy shit, don't you?
Oh, she's a
I've
huge.
like-
never read anything that.
She's a huge fan of
Okay,
like
that's
the 2 guys, 1 girl.
Oh, that just sounds like an awful time.
Dude, yeah, I know, right?
Dude, like I can't like what is that called? Like the Devil's Threesome or
yes,
something?
that's exactly what it's called.
Fuck that.
And she's like so into those stories, and I'm just like, oh my, you don't understand how awkward that is.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like what if you're not bigger than the other guy? That's my biggest concern is like
It's specifically MMF where the guys are into each other too, so it's not a competition thing.
Right.
It would be for me though. I'd be like, well, my balls are bigger, so fuck you, dude.
Dude, right? Okay, thank you, because no one has ever like. Yes, exactly. It's a competition. Guys have dick envy.
Dude, it has to be. I mean, you ever man every guy?
Like I always have to make sure that like this is kind of weird. So like, no, I don't have to make sure, but I know. Well, I don't know you yet, but I know I know everybody else. Every one of my friends, I know what their dick looks like.
He says, I don't know about yours
Well,
yet.
because I've seen Blake's when he was on the show because
that
he got
waxing thing.
yeah. And I was filming, so I had to see it.
Wait, so he was naked during that?
It's a bikini wax.
Bruh, I've never had a fucking bikini wax before, so like I don't know what you do down there.
Look at your balls. Look at your scrotum. Look at your pelvis. Everything.
No fucking way.
Everything.
Like she got the gooch and everything.
Everything. Everything. And this girl was hot too, so she's like sitting there putting this hot wax on your shit.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me like, oh, what happens if you get a boner? She's like, oh yeah, just push it out of the way or
Yeah,
something.
she
It's
does.
like, what?
Yeah, I had like a half chub, and she's like, "Here you go."
Dude, I don't know if I would be able to.
Anyway,
That just sounds painful.
so I've seen Blake's. I've seen my other friends. I've seen every one of my friends.
You have there's like a thing that I
Huh?
gotta be concerned about.
I'm not gonna try to see your dick,
Do I need to always look over my
but I
shoulder
am,
now?
but I am bigger than all my friends, so I'm happy
You know what
with
I'm
that.
saying? It's
Is
like,
she gonna be like that sitcom
Huh?
New Girl where Schmidt found out he's the only one that hadn't seen Nick's penis, so he's trying to.
No, we could do a punishment though, where it's like we both walk into the bathroom and the smaller dick walks out.
oh god, that would just be. I'll volunteer to lose. I'll just let you be the bigger guy.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have any clue.
I'm
Don't.
scared.
Depends on how full it is.
I'm scared. Aaron's probably got some fucking goddamn
No,
baby arm as a penis.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
No, I'm saying yeah.
Like
think so.
I don't really show.
Yeah.
If I'm not hard, it is not impressive.
Yeah, I'm definitely like.
It's like oh, look at the little kiwi, it's so cute.
And
Like,
it turns into like a baby arm, like fucking flexing on you. It's like, yeah.
no, okay, I would say because
grower.
average is like 5 inches, 5.5 inches.
I know
I
I'm
think-
at least a little above average.
Hold
so.
on, what is the average? I don't even know for American men. I think it's like 5.5 inches.
Look up Chinese. It makes you feel better.
Average male.
You know,
Well,
I think
actually,
they
it's
actually.
average.
I think wasn't there a Family Guy episode where they raised the average so it would, or they lower the average for the male penis to make all the other males feel better about themselves.
Okay, so the average penis length of an American male is about 5.7 to 6 inches.
What other people don't realize is that a woman's vagina can only hold so much. So it's like after a certain point,
Yeah.
what's the point? People with a horse cock. I think didn't we mention this? Like people with like a horse cock. It's like, do women really want to fuck that? Like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm above average, just in case.
Same.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. I don't know. I haven't. It's been a minute since I took a ruler to my fucking dick.
I know, because so mine has a curve to it,
Yeah.
but not like a sideways curve. Like mine curves down.
Weird.
I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I'll be honest. I don't even fucking care. You know Gonzo from the Muppets?
Yeah. Nice.
His nose, it kind of does that. It's not that drastic. But like, let me pull up guns. I gotta
He's
see.
like,
what
I
his
just want to see your face when you look at this picture, and just that's pretty much my penis.
Quit making the looking thing. I can show you a picture.
He's like, I can fucking show you.
I'm pretty sure I have a dick pic somewhere. I don't take dick pics.
I don't either.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of like.
Your penis, dude.
I'm not showing him my penis.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to, man, I'll do it for science.
Do it for the vine.
It's not. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's not.
Am I looking at? Oh, I was gonna.
I don't know. I don't think it's. Hey, Ellen.
Well,
I don't think it's like that.
tell it's about that. She's like less arc.
I gotta look at my dick pic now. Hang on.
He's like, well, no, I
You
think
don't
about
know what it looks like, Mr. Got a Nut every day?
it. Yeah,
I don't
true.
know. I'm just.
You literally touch a hard penis every day.
He's like, now that I think about it, it's like,
Ooh, I do have a picture saved on this. Let's see. Let's see here. What does my dick look like, folks?
that being said,
You've been talking for an hour and a half.
that's
Yeah, we
true.
have. Yeah, okay. No, it's not that bad. It's like that. It's like a slight
Telling
bend
you,
down.
That's what I did.
Yeah, it's like a slight bend. It's not that bad.
My dick's not big enough to even have a bend in it, so it's just like, it's like a rocket, dude.
Dude, I wish mine was straight. But every girl I've been with likes the curve.
Well, yeah,
So
gets in those extra pockets, dude.
yeah, it hits all
They
the
got
right
pockets.
hits all the right spots.
Yeah, women's the extra
Alright.
dimensional spaces.
So I think I got one more apiece. One more
Bet.
feminine thing.
Okay.
So what's your last feminine thing?
I like drinks. I think we mentioned that before. I like yeah, like fruitier drinks.
Fruity drinks.
I like ciders.
Your favorite drink is like a margarita.
Yeah, I did. My first drink that I enjoyed until I realized that only women order it. Pretty much is a
Cosmo.
I didn't know any better, dude. I was just always ordering it, and the bartender just looking at me weird. I remember it too, because I was like, "That's so weird. Like, it's not that bad." But then I come to find out, I was just young and dumb.
Yeah.
Didn't know better. But yeah, I like ciders. I like fruitier drinks. It's hard for me to just like, I can't like sit there and drink like a stout or drink like a fuck, what are the hipsters call those beers anyways? I don't even know what.
IPAs.
IPAs,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I don't know why I was drawing a blank on that. But like, yeah, all the hoppy stuff.
Yeah.
Whiskey. Oh god.
Love whiskey.
Ooh.
Love whiskey.
I can't do it. But give me some of those like our competition today. I can do that. Like shots of that, flavored vodka and stuff like that. Love it.
I can't. Definitely,
Yeah,
I definitely
We
can't.
found that out.
Yeah, I
It was
threw
a
up.
bad day.
I threw up everywhere. Yeah. What's my last one? My last little feminine thing.
You like to wear my clothes.
All right, Caitlin.
I do wear her clothes.
Yeah.
I'm wearing her clothes right now, actually. This is her jacket.
Is that her pants?
No, these are my pants.
Oh.
I can't wear her pants, but like, so I can wear most of her jackets. Like
His
any.
favorite shirt of mine is a pink sweatshirt.
Dude, I look so good in that thing.
He's like, but I look good.
I
Makes
do.
my
Like, here's the
butt
thing:
look
if it
good."
looks unisex and I can pull it off, I'll wear it.
Bet, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I do like women's clothes because they have more variety. Also, I'm pretty sure I'd make a hot chick. Like if I was a girl, I'd be a good-looking girl.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I
It's
have
like
it.
those-
You ever seen that filter on Snapchat? Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Isn't there like little filters and stuff like that?
Let's see if I can pull it up. Does it actually have it on there still? Oh, wow. Ah, it looks so weird.
No, I know the girl who looks exactly like you with that female filter.
Who?
I've showed her to you before, it's no one you know.
Really?
Yeah, I've
That
showed
one
her
girl
to you.
with the face.
Let me pull her up.
No, I don't think they have it anymore. But yeah, I used to have. I mean, I feel like I'd make a pretty good-looking girl.
Yeah, I remember that that like setting on the
Mm-hmm.
Snapchat. They can do like an old guy or like
Whoa.
says whoa. That is weird. It's like a cart. I don't know what that is. It's
Anime.
like
Anime
yeah,
or Disney. Disney.
yeah, that makes sense. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't think they have the
Snapchat, dude. I
the
hate
female
social media.
filter anymore. I don't even know what this episode is anymore. What's my last feminine? Did I discuss my last feminine thing?
Yeah, the clothes, right?
Oh yeah, I love clothes. That's right. Yep.
I guess you said you like to go shopping.
That's a
so
weird
that
picture
goes
of
with-
my dick. Here we go. Yeah. It's not a really good one, but I think you're a pretty good looking girl. I think. I could be wrong, though.
Depends on how big your butt is.
Dude, I have a great ass.
Do you?
Ask my wife.
I like it.
It's like, honestly, for a guy, for a dude, I got a bubble
He
butt.
wants to wear my ass accentuating yoga pants, and
Yeah.
while I don't think it will actually accentuate it at all, he's got a very nice butt for a dude.
That's
I'm
fair.
going to do it before you leave so you can see, too. Because I want to see if this is actually legit. So
What?
I'm going to put those on before you leave. I want to see if I actually look legit in them or not. I like my butt.
Bet.
So, no homo.
We'll
Just
find out after this.
Yeah.
It'll be a secret episode.
That's it, though.
That's it.
That's everything we got. That was
Yeah.
fun. That was a fun discussion. We talked about sex for like 90% of the episode.
Yeah.
But that's
That's
okay.
easy to do with two guys.
Hey, it's fun. I had
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, same. Me too.
Join us next week for another topic and another adventure and another discussion. But with that being said, that's all for this episode of the PM Podcast. Make sure to like this episode wherever you get your podcast, iTunes, Spotify, or watch it here on YouTube. If you are watching it here on YouTube, make sure to like this video so we can keep bringing you fun, silly, goofy content like this. With that being said, that's all, and we will see you next time on the PM Podcast.